Welcome to our Expert Insights interviews here at Empower 2020, and I'm delighted to be joined by the Head of International at KraneShares, Xiaolin Chen. Xiaolin, welcome.
Thank you, Emma. Pleasure to be here.
Now, what an extraordinary year it's been, Xiaolin, and you've chosen to be part of Empower. Tell me about that and what you hope to impart to the audience here this year.
I think, Emma, at KraneShares, we are very committed to engage with the industry and also the broad clients network in Europe. And we really firmly believe the IM Power offers that platform for every participant in the industry to be connected here. And KraneShares is well known in the United States, as an expert for China investment solutions. And we wanted to let investors in Europe to know that we are here now locally to offer insights on China capital markets. Clearly, our role at KraneShares is to help clients globally to access and benefit from the tremendous growth that is happening in China, capitalize the investment opportunities to investable vehicles in the ETF particularly, and also to address what is the right China exposure for clients' portfolio. But our goal at the end of the day is to earn our clients' trust by providing a very balanced view on China.
Obviously, you do have that China focus. Is there any specific philosophy, if you like, that you're excited to share during these 2 weeks of Empower?
I think, it's very encouraging to see we have a dedicated session on Asia, on China particularly, and China as the second largest economy in the world, in our opinion, and in many investors' opinion, is still hugely underallocated by global investors. And if one investment philosophy we could share with the investor here today is, when you are evaluating investing in China, be open-minded to understand the country's economy, to understand the corporate culture, the development and evolution happens across the industries in China today. The size of the China's equity and fixed income market as the second largest in the financial markets does matters to clients' portfolio. The asset class offers a unique investment opportunity with a very low correlation to other financial assets, and definitely will serve as a diversifier to clients' portfolio. The billions of dollars that we are in the market are expecting to be invested into China local markets are due to happen thanks for the inclusion efforts. That also matters for your client's portfolio. Most importantly, all of us will have to learn and accept that China will be and is an asset class on its own.
You mentioned there about diversification, and obviously in a climate like this, it's perhaps more important than ever. But how tricky is it in challenging times like this for managers to really be able to be future-looking like that, when actually the temptation is to kind of batten down the hatches, if you like?
Exactly. I think, this year the pandemic has forced all of us, globally to adapt to a new way of living, in my opinion. And, think about this, Emma, if you were going to say, I'm going to Zoom someone just back in a few months ago, would have sounded crazy, isn't it? But, think of all the behavior changes caused by this pandemic, and parents today are using social medias to keep in touch with their children, and the office staff would have to work from home, and people from all age now, we're all buying things online, right? We're even making doctor appointments online, manage our financial assets online. Many of these behavior, I think, in our opinion, or many of these behavior switches will be a permanent. Companies that are along the entire ecosystem in offering these services and continue to lead in enhancing the services or broadening the coverage, to gain bigger market share, in our opinion, would be a long-term bias you should benefit and invest your client's portfolio into.
And some of those behavioural shifts could perhaps be really big growth areas in the future as well.
I absolutely agree with you in that sense, Emma, because all these companies that are quickly adapting, like I was saying, or gaining market shares, they will be the leaders. Because, you think about it now, once you adapt to the new way of living, you benefit from the convenience. I tell you, my parents live in China, 70 years old, always enjoy to go to the traditional market to buy food. They got forced to adopt a new way of buying groceries online. And my dad called me the other day and said, hey, I found I can literally buy a cucumber online for a 72-year-old, man, like suddenly learning everything can be delivered to your doorstep. You don't need to go there, and you can do, entertaining, watch a program at home. And you will never switch the behavior back to the traditional market anymore again. And these companies that are reaching lower tiers in China, for instance, they are gaining broader market share. Their business revenue and stream will be expanded in growth. And one of our flagship ETF, excuse me, this is a bit of a self-promoting here, but it's true, is this ETF called KWEB offers exact access to these companies in China. Either it's online shopping, e-commerce, you buy food, you buy air tickets, you buy leisure, you buy any groceries online. These companies are quickly adopting because they have the infrastructure and technology to go to different tiers of cities to gain greater market shares. These will be long-term winners and long-term benefits for clients to invest in.
Really fascinating insights for our audience here at Empower. Thank you so much for sharing those with us today, Xiaolin. Great to speak to you.
My pleasure, Emma.
Thank you.
Speaking with you.
Thank you.